Welcome. I'm Carol Griffith, Livingston County Board of Commissioners Chairwoman. Let me begin with the 2020 State of the County Address with the assurance that Livingston County is resilient, compassionate, and strong. The global pandemic continues to affect our families, our community, and our way of life. The implications of the coronavirus for our nation, state, county, and our residents are profound and will reverberate for years to come. The duration and severity of the economic contraction remains uncertain, but one thing is for certain. From great adversity comes enduring strength. 2020 has certainly brought with it some challenges, and I thank the Livingston County workforce and leadership that has pivoted from your core activities to telecommuting and attending virtual meetings, responding to emails and countless phone calls, all with making tough decisions and providing strength and guidance to those we work with and serve. Livingston County leadership continues to work remotely, yet collaboratively. Our elected officials, judicial services, and department directors continue to be hard at work, creating and adhering to the best practices and protocols. The health and the welfare of our employees and the citizens we serve is unquestionably paramount. Our Board of Commissioners and workforce as a whole has quickly adopted and learned to Zoom. Pandemic may be the official word for 2020, but we think the phrase, "you're muted," would be a better fit, don't you? Despite many disruptions, the Board of Commissioners have worked diligently for those we serve. To date, we have passed 270 resolutions. 2020 certainly brought with it some changes and challenges. In March, we experienced an unexpected vacancy with the sudden death of Vice Chair Commissioner Dolan. All of those who knew him can attest, no one exemplified a quiet strength more than late Commissioner Dennis Dolan. As an exemplary public servant, Commissioner Dolan shared meaningful engagement and 17 years of dedication to his constituents. His dedication and thoughtful leadership to our county will be forever remembered and cherished. During 2020, we happily welcomed Commissioners Jay Gross and Jay Dreck to the team of 9 county commissioners. As 2021 begins, you will notice many new faces on our Board of Commissioners. We sincerely thank Commissioners Bob Bizat, Gary Childs, and William Green for their combined 17 years of service to the community. They displayed a profound commitment of staying engaged and serving on behalf and alongside our residents. We wish them each the best in their future endeavors. Soon we'll be welcoming Commissioners Carol Sue Reeder, Mitchell Zajac, and Brenda Plank to our board. We look forward to working with each of the newly elected commissioners to continue the legacy of strong leadership for Livingston County. The end of 2019 brought us a vacancy with the loss of County Administrator Ken Hinton. On behalf of the Board of Commissioners, I would like to recognize Cindy Katnack, Livingston County's Chief Financial Officer. She stepped up into the position of Acting County Administrator and serving throughout the majority of 2020, filling the significant role. Cindy provided steadfast leadership throughout emotional and challenging times for our county. She continues to offer an ethical dimension essential in making our organization strong while still focusing on solutions. Our executive search for a new county administrator brought to us Nathan Burd, who joined our team in July and has been hard at work ever since. We are grateful for his experience in state, county, and municipal leadership and his passion for government work that has led him to our county. In just a very short time, it's become very clear that Nathan is the right fit for our county. Now I'd like to introduce to you County Administrator Nathan Burd, who will provide a look into the county's strong financial standing.
Thank you, Carol. It's an honor to be working here at Livingston County, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. 2020 was a unique and challenging year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. From the outset, commissioners took necessary and responsible action to restrict discretionary spending, place a moratorium on hiring, and participate in federal and state funding opportunities related to the pandemic. These actions, together with a history of wise fiscal stewardship, has enabled Livingston County to weather the initial storm and move into 2021 on solid financial footing. The 2021 budget was unanimously approved by the board in November. It's a balanced and responsible budget that will allow the county to continue providing a high level of services for our citizens. In October, we were notified that our AAA bond rating was reaffirmed. We're one of only 5 counties statewide to hold that distinction, and we continue to operate with the lowest county tax millage rate in the state. As with many other governments in Michigan, addressing our pension liability has been a key area of focus. Over $23 million in excess payments have been made over the last 9 years, and the 2021 budget includes another excess payment of $1.2 million. This will continue to be a priority moving forward. We were recently notified that the county is again the recipient of the Distinguished Budget Presentation Award by the Government Finance Officers Association. We are proud of that award, and we express our appreciation to our Fiscal Services Department for their hard work. The budget process is a truly collaborative effort, and our elected officials, directors, and staff will continue to work together to ensure the county finances remain strong as we navigate the years ahead. Although some of the plans we initially had for 2020 were sidetracked due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we were still able to accomplish projects of significance. The many years of dedication, planning, and thoughtfulness that went into developing Fillmore County Park were celebrated in September. The park proudly offers visitors the use of the Jack E. LaBelle Sports Field, named in honor of late Commissioner Jack LaBelle, and the Hinton Trail, named in honor of late County Administrator Ken Hinton. The county thanks our numerous partners for their perseverance to help move this park from an idea to reality. Fillmore County Park is open to the public, so please make a plan to visit soon. We would be remiss not to mention our election division's colossal undertaking of conducting 3 major elections this year. 2020 has been a historic year for elections with record numbers of voter turnout and ballots cast. The largest number of elections inspectors ever was trained by our clerk's office to assist in the election process. We recognize our county clerk, Elizabeth Hunley, and elections coordinator, Joe Bridgman, for their countless hours spent devoted to county elections. We would like to take a moment to thank our residents for their remarkable response to the 2020 census. Our final response rate was the highest in Michigan and earned us the 15th highest spot in the entire nation. Our high response rate means a great deal for our community. Census data informs how funding is distributed to programs we all use, like schools, healthcare, and roads. Thank you for doing your part to help shape the future of Livingston County.
Ten months ago, our county, along with the rest of our nation, began to feel the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. We know it's been a strange and unprecedented time for you, your families, and all of our residents. I can assure you that Livingston County has been and continues to proactively monitor the COVID-19 situation in our community. We have and are proactively working and seeking guidance from both the state of Michigan and the Livingston County Health Department. Our first priority has been and will continue to be to ensure the health and the well-being of our employees while making sure we maintain critical services for the public we serve. The Board of Commissioners would like to personally thank Senator Tice, Representative Bolin, and Representative Appel for their engagement and steadfast attention to our important issues. Our collaboration with the Economic Development Council of Livingston County, Ann Arbor Spark, and our local Chamber of Commerce's reflect the reality that great things are achieved for our community when we work together. This is truly a unique collaboration that only happens here in Livingston County. Now, more than ever, the importance of our local nonprofit community cannot be overstated. Our county is seeing a significant increase in the number of residents utilizing our nonprofits. Everything from housing assistance, personal need bags, and certainly food assistance has been collectively provided by these crucial organizations. We thank all of the nonprofits for their resounding support in our residents during these demanding times. Despite the challenges that this pandemic has brought about, it has also revealed something about us. We're a community of people who truly care about one another. We're a community where teachers spend hours online to educate their students using innovative techniques. We're protecting our senior citizens and at-risk residents by running errands, delivering meals, and reaching out to those who may be isolated at home. Without a doubt, COVID-19 has illuminated the heroic work of our first responders, public safety, and the healthcare providers. These men and women put themselves on the front line every day to offer their indispensable services. Throughout this year, our health department staff, led bravely by Diane McCormick, has worked 7 days a week to respond to the pandemic. To date, 3,225 hours have been spent on case investigation. 570 people were tested at a drive-through COVID clinic held in conjunction with Washtenaw Community's Health Department. This unprecedented public health response has been carried out in addition to the usual public health services. Health staff have been creative in modifying services in order to ensure that residents could continue to utilize services like the WIC program and safely receive needed immunizations. Our emergency management team, led by Therese Cremonte, has been instrumental in the activation of the county's Emergency Operations Center and the distribution of pallets of personal protective equipment to healthcare providers, schools, nonprofits, and public safety. Since the start of the pandemic, our Sheriff's Office has provided assistance to Gleaners Food Bank. From March to June, 600,000 pounds of food was sorted, packaged, and delivered to those in need. Sheriff Office detectives have completed 43 deliveries of food and medicine to elderly and at-risk individuals. For all of our health department staff, public safety officers, paramedics, dispatchers, and healthcare providers, we know the hours you are working and the sacrifices you are making. Please know we see you, we respect you, and we deeply appreciate you. To all of our residents whose work is vital in our community's health, we're grateful for you. From our local grocery store workers, truck drivers, and delivery services who have worked so hard to make sure that we have the things we need, to the custodial staff who thoroughly clean and sterilize our workplaces, and to the others whose work is essential. Thank you. Here at Livingston County, we put our residents first and strive to set the standard in public service. Our employee recognition program recognizes the dedication and exemplary customer service that our employees display in their everyday work. This year, we've had 156 nominations and are proud to present our winners. They are Steve Allen, a paramedic from our EMS department, Deputy Ray Marino, a deputy from our Sheriff's Office, Jacqueline Kaminsky, a research attorney from our Circuit Court, and Gail Cook, a custodian from our Facility Services Department. Congratulations to all of our winners and all of our employees who were nominated. We're always known to have great people working for Livingston County, but now we're absolutely sure of our employees are extraordinary leaders. These last 10 months have been trying, but through it all, our employees have worked every day to serve our residents. The solid waste program expanded their participation with the Big Red Barrel, allowing our residents more access to dispose of unused medications and sharps at 7 secure locations. Our Veteran Services Office financially assisted 92 veterans, helping them with utility bills, rent, medical bills, mental health services, and food assistance. Veterans could even make curbside appointments for their claim processes. Our Let's Transportation has gone above and beyond to provide over 800 rides for those with crucial needs, such as dialysis and medical appointments. They partnered with Meals on Wheels, Bountiful Harvest, and the Salvation Army to provide over 1,800 meals and food kits. They also provided transportation to COVID testing sites and have been running COVID lab samples to Lansing for each of the 3 first responder testing clinics, which were hosted by St. Joseph Mercy Hospital and our health department. In an effort to make our local children's birthdays during the shutdown as special as possible, our sheriff's office participated in 40 drive-by parades. We could spend hours on the remarkable ways our employees supported and encouraged our community. We invite you to visit our website and take a look at our 2020 annual report to see all that your Livingston County offices accomplished. In closing, despite the challenges we've experienced this year, I'm proud to stand before you as a member of our greater Livingston County family. Our nonprofit community has been going above and beyond to serve those in need. Our first responders, healthcare providers, and essential workers have shown us what it is to be heroes as they have cared and protected our residents. By making prudent and long-term decisions, our county will enter 2021 on solid financial footing. Our county employees will continue to persevere to ensure our community has the services we need to thrive. We will pull through COVID-19 together and become a stronger community because of it. The unity that has characterized our community throughout the pandemic, our spirit of caring, the dedication to overcome any and all obstacles to get things done, that is what makes us a resilient, compassionate, and strong county. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe and healthy. And remember those words from Martin Luther King Jr. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge.